Alrighty everybody, welcome back to another video. I believe this is episode number 3 or 4 for our penny box hunt series. Right here I've got a completely circulated box of pennies from my bank. So basically I have these album books that I'll show you at the end that I'm trying to fill up. And yeah, so we're going to look for any wheat pennies or older, or any error coins, and wheat pennies are from 1958 and below, and then before that it's Indian pennies, but those are pretty rare. So I'm gonna get started on the first roll, and I'll bring you in if and when I get the first find. Alright, so this is the first roll. We didn't find anything too good, but if you didn't know, we were still actually missing a bunch of these shield scents because our first two boxes were weird and they didn't have like any shield scents, but we got the 2006 and the 2011. There are more, but they're all like 2021s and stuff, which aren't in this book. So this only goes to 2013. So alright, I'll probably definitely fill in some more of these slots, but they're not very important. So I'll just bring you in on the older finds, but other than that, I'll bring you in if and when we get a find. Alright, so we got our first error coin of the video. It'll actually be one that I found in one of my previous videos a few times ago, but it's a 1998 wide AM. If you notice that the A and the M there are separated, that is an error, and it's probably worth about $10 to $15 now. But it is in pretty bad condition, so it probably varies. But that'll be our first find. We're on roll 4, by the way. So, it's still cool. I'll bring you in on the next find. Okay, we're on roll number 8, and this one's actually a pretty odd roll, but it's also good. First of all, we got this 2000 something coin, and you can't even tell what it is. It's been like sanded down or something, which I don't know, it just looks cool to me. But and then right here you can see we have a 1953, which is going to be a wheat penny. I don't know if it'll fit in the album or not. I'll check in a second. And right here, there's actually a second wheat penny in this roll from 56 Denver. So both two common wheat pennies and then this thing, but still a good roll. These are the first two wheat pennies we found. So I'm gonna check the album real quick and see if they go in. Okay, so here's book number 2. It goes to 1941 to, on this page, 1974, and as you can see, we have a few of the spots filled in. These are all like wheat pennies and stuff. The wheat pennies in right here. So for this first one, 1956, Denver, we do not have that filled in yet. So it's gonna go right there. It's a little crooked. I'll fix that in a second. And then 1953 is also not there. So it'll focus. So that's good. Filling in more of these spots. These are mostly common wheat scents. The ones before 1940 are definitely rare, but that's still good for filling in these. Alright, I'll get you guys on the next roll. Okay, we're on roll 11. We just got our second wheat penny of the box. Still has a little bit of luster, but it's also really dirty. And it's going to be a 1944. Don't know if we have this one either. I know we don't have many, but I'll put it against the album, and I'll catch you on the next find. Alright guys, roll number 13. We're going to have our next wheat penny, and it's going to be a 45, so 1 year after the last one. I'll put it up to the album, and by the way, the 44 did go in the album. Pretty sure this one will too, but alright, I'll find you on the next, or I'll catch you on the next find. So this isn't a wheat penny, but it is a really nice 1959D, and it'll probably go in the album, which I know it will. And also the last roll we found a 1969S that I put in the album, which is a pretty rare coin. So yeah. Alright, I'll bring you in on the next find. Okay everybody, roll number 18. And we just got our first old Canadian. It's a young head. We do already have this Canadian from 2001, but that's modern. And then did just get this young head from 1964. That's the most common year for him, but still a cool find. I like finding young heads. But alright, guys. Whew, I'm out of breath. I'll bring you in on the next find. Okay, everybody, roll 28. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, right here, we have another wheat penny. Let's pull it out, and it's 52 S. Nice. I think that's our first S mid-mark wheat penny. It'll definitely go on the album. And I'm gonna keep going through these rolls, and I'll bring you on the next find. Alright, everybody, we're back. Roll 31, and we've got a 1952 wheat penny. The last one was a 52S, and this one's 52. So it will be going in the album. And alright, I'll bring you in on the next find. Alright, we're on roll 15, and we got another wheat penny, and it's another 1945. And the last one we got didn't go in the album because we already had one in there. This one might, because it is in pretty good shape. So yeah, it's a good find still, and I'll bring you in on the next one. Okay, everybody, roll number 39, and looks like we have 2 finds, and this looks like a really good one actually. So right here we have a Canadian, not very rare, 1995, and up here it blends in because it's in such nice condition, but it's a wheat penny. Looks brand new almost. Let's flip it over. 57 Denver. This is definitely a really good penny. It'll definitely go on the album. It's the first red wheat penny we've gotten, so that's great. Alright guys, I'll bring you in on our next find. Alright guys, this is roll 48, and we got our first dime from 1965, so it's 1 year after the silver ones, but still made 9 cents, so I'm okay with it. So alright, we're gonna add that to the finds, and if I don't find anything on these next 2 rolls, I'll just go straight into the wrap up, but other than that, I'll get you on the next find. This is a little weird, guys, but very next roll we got another dime. This one from 1984. It's pretty beat up just like the last one, but still a good find. I'm definitely adding a bunch of these shield cents and stuff to the album too. But alright, I'll bring you on the next find, and if not, then I'll bring you in on the wrap. Alright, so on the last roll, we did end up getting a wheat penny, and I guess since it's the last find, I'll go ahead and reveal it and then just go straight into the wrap up. So I guess let's reveal it. It's gonna be a 58 Denver, so the last year of the wheat penny. But I don't think we have this one actually, so it will be going into the album. And I'm just gonna go straight into the wrap up now. So yeah, let's get on to that. Okay, so these are all the finds that are not going to the album. There's 3 duplicate wheat pennies, 45, 45, and 57D. Actually, this was already in the album, but I replaced it with the nice one. We got this weird penny that like spins. And then our 1998 wide AM error got on like the second roll or something. 4 Canadians, the oldest being a young head, newest being in 2001, and then 2 dimes, which is always nice to find. None of them are silver though, but still 20 cents. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the albums now and show you everything I found and put in these. Alright, so for the first one, the 1909 to 1940, the only coin we have in here still is this 39 Philadelphia, which we found in episode 2. And on the 41 to 74s, we got on the first page we have 44, 45, 46, 49, and 49D. I'm pretty sure we added in this one and a lot of these. We added in a 52D or 52P, this 52S, 53 I think. We also added this really nice 57D, which will probably be the thumbnail. We got a 56D, 58D, and then we also added this. We also added this really nice 69S. It's not the DDL. And there's just that page just to show you. And on the final album, here's how it's going. open it up. We have a few missing spots, but these are all red cents. I'm not putting any dirty ones. We're missing the 75D, 78D, let's see these 82 things, 89D, 98D. I probably skipped over a few dirty ones. We're still missing a lot of these shield cents from like 2004, 2005, 2009 and stuff. But yeah. So I think this is gonna be episode 3 or 4. So I'll definitely keep making more of these. So make sure to watch future episodes on these. And other than that, I'll see you next time.